Hello, welcome back. My name is Dr. Giuseppe Paladini, founder of Stepping Bricks, and today we're going to talk about one technique that helps many millionaires to get things done. Now, this technique is called the Pomodoro Technique. Pomodoro means tomato, so it comes from an Italian word, which is the tomato one. Now, the tomato technique, the Pomodoro technique, it comes from a timer in the shape of a tomato, and generally it's a 25 minutes timer. Now, how can you apply this into your business? If you have an issue with lack of focus, for example, or procrastination, and maybe overwhelmed with a lot of tasks, this Pomodoro technique can help you achieving the results faster. How do you do that? Well, simple. You set a time for you to prepare for the next task. Then once you're ready to work solely on that task, first of all, you need to put your mobile in airplane mode so you don't get any distractions, no phone calls, no emails, absolutely nothing unless it's part of your task. Once you set up the task, then you start the timer for 25 minutes. And you're going to focus solely on that task for 25 minutes. No cheating, okay? This is super important, because at the end of the day, you're cheating yourself. Okay, so when you start the 25 minutes, then put your head down and work on that one. And when the timer rings to 25 minutes, then take 5 minutes break. These 5 minutes are crucial, so super essential. Do not do extra work. Do not say, I haven't finished the task, I need to do an extra 30 seconds. Don't do that. Take a break, stand up, go and get a coffee or a tea or go for a walk or something just for 5 minutes, then come back and do another 25 minutes. Repeat this 4 times. So you have 4 sets of 25 minutes and you will see the magic happening on your results. Now, this is really important. Remember that 25 minutes start, then 5 minutes break, 25 minutes start, 5 minutes break, and so on for 4 times. Do not change the task every 25 minutes, because then you're not following through that task. You're changing, you're doing 4 different tasks, and again that causes overwhelm because you haven't finished the first time. And that's why I was saying, if you haven't finished in the first 25 minutes, do not worry, take that 5 minutes break and then come back. Why 5 minutes? Well, 5 minutes are important to regain focus and go back to that task. Do not do other things in those 5 minutes. Take it as a break, because if you start checking your emails and checking something else, then what happens there is your brain will start working towards another task, which is not your original one, which means you're not going to finish the first one that you set up on the day. Now, you can do this 4 times or you can do this 2 times depending on the size of the task. However, if you're changing completely the topic of the task that you're going to do next, then take a half an hour rather than 5 minutes, because you need to reset your brain and start again, okay? Is that clear? Good. What happens in the morning when you start working and you open your emails and you see all these emails from, last night or early in the morning? What happens right there? So I'm guessing that you probably start to delete all the ones that you don't need and start to reply on those that you need to reply. In reality, what's happening there is you're going to give priority to other people's priorities rather than your own priorities. Okay, is this making sense? Because when you receive an email, they probably sent it anytime the last 24 hours, maybe, and then you are now responding based on your early morning. Now, your early morning should be just to focus on your tasks, not on somebody else's priority. Is that clear? Good. So if you stop checking your emails for the first 3-4 hours in the morning, I know this sounds crazy, and you're going probably to have some OCD there. You want to check your emails, you want to check your mobile, you want to check your maybe Apple Watch or whatever. Do not do that. Just put airplane modes. Don't check the emails, just focus on one task for 25 minutes, then 5 minutes break, then 25 minutes, 5 minutes break, and so on, 4 times. Then you complete it, then you take 30 minutes break, and then you do whatever you want during the rest of the day. You can open your emails, you can give priorities to those emails now, and enjoy productivity, because that's how millionaires actually work. So I hope you enjoyed this video. If you like, just subscribe, like, and share. And my name is Dr. Giuseppe Paladini. Write in the comments below. I reply personally, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye bye for now.